What's going on, everybody? Just wanted to make a quick video today showing the differences in the axles that you can buy for your Super Duty pickup truck or Super Duty axles, which would be a Dana Super 60 in this case. But so yeah, these were well, only this one was an axle that came in the whole assembly from the junkyard, and water had gotten into the interior of the axle and pretty much just rusted everything. Even the inside of the axle was rusty, but I got it all removed and powder coated, so I didn't really feel like dealing with this problem. So I went ahead and ordered a new set of axle shafts from who sold these to me? Something East Coast Gear Supply was the company that's who sold these ones to me. And these ones are 4340 chromoly steel versus, I'm assuming, just normal hardened, maybe mild steel. Not too sure. But these ones actually are a bit harder than those shafts, and I actually think in this particular one that the splines might be different. Could be wrong, but it doesn't matter. I bought the whole assembly from East Coast Gear Supply, so that it is the hub, the joints, the shaft, and the differential, which is an air locking diff. So I bought it all from them, and the cool part is all this will work with your normal axle. Like, you can just basically upgrade directly from your, what is it, like 1350 or 1300 or whatever, whatever I said before, 1440 axles. But anyway, what's cool about them is they are significantly larger. And I'm actually not too sure how that factors in anything, but it's cool looking. I'm sure it won't break, but my concern was the truck that I'm putting them on and the added stress with the air locker, and every time I get stuck, yeah. Anyway, but just for reference, look, I have my fancy tape measure here for you guys today, so that way nobody has to convert fractions. So what's this call that? 3.7, and that's from inner to inner. And on the original ones, let's see how we can do this one. Let's just call it an even 3. So, 0.7 difference. Doesn't seem like much when you say it out loud, but it's definitely, in reality, a lot larger. And like I said, these will slip right into your normal knuckles and your axle housing. Just make sure your spline count, everything lines up. I forgot off the top of my head what the spline counts are, but like I said, East Coast Gear Supply. I'm not sponsored. They're just the people I used, and don't mind my food over there. Ignore that. And yeah, I'll show you somewhat of the current situation. It's a mess in here. I just got the track bar in, and I got the knuckles somewhat on. I got to tighten those down, and the reason why that is covered in gasket maker is because it was pretty pitted, and I plan on running the vacuum sealed hub assembly still. I like the automatic and the manual locking centerpiece personally, and as long as everything's sealed up nicely and the water can't get in there, which it definitely did at one point, it should last pretty much forever until it doesn't, which is how everything is. But yeah, that's what's going on there. And it should be pretty much wrapped up in the next couple weeks here, but substantial progress. It's a mess. Today's job is to clean up, put the axle shafts in, and I can't put the the hub on yet because I need to buy the dust shields, which I know are not necessary, but really trying to make this truck as factory as possible. Even though those are not particularly factory, still the 1440 joint is still a joint that will be found on Ford trucks, just not a chromoly shaft, I don't believe. And for conversation, the chromoly shafts are not United States production. They are, I think, made in India. And if you ask me, the turning marks on the shaft, I wish I would have taken a picture of that before I painted it. The turn marks in the shaft were pretty rough. It looked like one of those YouTube shorts of the guy in a lathe in India wearing sandals, just giving it the beans. But the other machining looks fine to me. It fits fine, so who am I to judge? But it looks great. I hope this helps anybody who's interested in doing the swap. If you got any questions, throw them at me. I can't tell you how it works because I haven't tried it yet. Just wanted to show you guys before I install it, so that way, if you planned on doing it, use this video as a reference. And again, I don't get paid by East Coast Gear Supply, but if you're going to do this, make your life easy. Just tell him what you're doing. He'll get you all the pieces for your puzzle, except for the two outer, what do you want to call them, seals on the actual inner axle tube. For some reason, his kit doesn't come with those. You got to buy them separate, but it's pretty much not a big deal. But I hope this helps.